Yo, I go by the name of Francis Fitz. My rhymes be tight, complete with all wits. I come from the east to tell you the truth of how I lived my life when I was a youth. I married a princess and fought in a war. Died in 1940, only 44. When I wrote Great Gatsby, I fell for the worst. Alcohol can be an addictive curse.
The story I tell is completely true, cause the things you read is how we do. It's a twisted truth, but you gotta believe that cheating on your wife is nothing up the sleeve. It's a hard knock life with many turns and twists. So many things to talk about, they fill up my list. I'm an honest man, that's why I narrate the story. Telling it as it is my life story. I'm a main character and an observer too. Yo, Jay, come over here and tell them what they gotta do.
Now let me introduce myself to you. Listen carefully, cause what I say is true. I'm a man with a mission, full of ambition, and loving Daisy is my disposition. However, she can be materialistic, not so very good characteristic. Comedy be my only competition. Beating up girls with no inhibition. Stupid, ugly, retarded too. DJ Fitz, I hand it back to you.
My story be taking place in New York City, back in Long Island where the peaks be gritty. It was the summer 22, the Rolling Corners they called it. There were two sides to it as I recall it. The east and west egg was for the rich. Once you were on one side, you couldn't switch. Yo, in my story, there were many themes. For example, the decline of the American dream. The ambition of wealth came to a halt. James didn't do much, but it wasn't his fault. It was the spirit of the 20s that made the changes. Social class consists of many ranges.
My man DJ Fitz, he writes with style. His contrast flow with incredible guile. Society's filled with hypocrisy. The only survivors are the aristocracy. The words separate the poor from the rich. It is obvious to me who is which. DJ Fitz is short and concise. All his words are rewritten twice.
Watch the dark fields of the Valley of Ashes, contrasting views and nothing but clashes. Wild parties that seem to have no end, filled with decadence and extravagance. These are the imageries that we see, descriptive detail to the highest degree. DJ Fitz, the master of symbols, the hinge so quick like Jack B. Nimble. Green light that's in the story, interpreted as Gatsby's glory. While the Valley of Ashes represents society, reflects death and notoriety.
DJ Fitz spits rhymes and fires, not even knowing that he can inspire with the use of metaphors and similes. He executes his plan with expertise. Ironies that convey a certain message represent a very important lesson. With hopes and dreams of being married, Gatsby's goals end up getting buried. Daisy, marred by stupidity, takes Gatsby for liquidity. Now don't fall into that obsession, it'll only lead to a life of depression.
With the use of satire and comedy, I strike down the aristocracy. They're full of mad hypocrisy. I berate them with conscious irony. Thus this sets a full my tone. I wanna make them 11 in actions known. Alright. Frankie!
Frank, go! Faster! No, not that fast!
Steve, get in more. Yeah, this is perfect. Keep it like this the whole time. Hey, don't accelerate. Keep it. Just start running.
Go.
Here you go. Keep it like this. No. He's faster. A little faster. Here you go. Keep it exactly like this. Keep it like this. No! Why are you accelerating?
Back up.
Hey, squeeze in more. Squeeze in. Stop accelerating.
Quote number 1 is a reference to Gatsby's tireless attempt to pursue his goal. As Gatsby rose against the current in order to recreate his past, he struggles to transform his dreams into reality.
Quote number 2 occurs during the verbal fight between Tom and Jay. It is ironic because despite Tom's simple-mindedness, he keeps Daisy, which leads to Gatsby's tragic demise.
Quote number 3 represents the pompous nature of the aristocratic society during the 1920s. Daisy ironically wants her daughter to be a fool, which is the epitome of society's superficiality.
Quote number 4 refers to the obsession of Gatsby's past in which he wants to be with Daisy. This displays Gatsby's ignorance due to his infatuation of Daisy.
Overall, the Great Gatsby. Overall, The Great Gatsby is an accurate. Why the f***? Overall, The Great God. Overall, The Great Gatsby is an accurate depiction of the
Aristocratic.
Oh my. Overall, I can rap, but I can't read. What is up with this? Overall, The Great Gatsby is an accurate depiction of. Overall, The Great Gatsby is an accurate depiction of the aristocratic society during the 1920s. However, Fitzgerald is too satirical in his approach and lessens the effect of the severe hypocrisy among the aristocrats.
It's amazing how Fitzgerald incorporated his entire life into the stories. The Great Gatsby displays the futile attempt of transforming dreams into reality.